Hello everybody, welcome back to another unboxing video. This is really sticky now, my set. Another unboxing video. Today we have the Age of the Prime. Oh, there's still this is all covered in apple on the side. We're looking at Age of the Prime's aerial bot. Let's take a bite of this apple. Let's take a look at this beautiful, beautiful box art. You can see his face right there. Beautiful box art. Beautiful box. Beautiful morning. Alright. Bye-bye. This guy is a lot smaller than I had anticipated. Oh! Why do they make these so difficult to get into? Oh my gosh, this is layers upon, this is like an onion. So many layers. Okay, so we got two blasters. And I don't know, these look like they're supposed to go on the figure. So let's get Air Raid himself out. Boom, gotta adjust the camera. Move this stuff out of frame. Eat a piece of an apple. Oh, that's good. All right. So, where do these go? Here, I'm guessing, right? That makes sense. Like that. I don't need no stinking instructions. All right, so Air Raid is part of the aerial bots, and they combined to form somebody, Superion. It's just gross. Me just like eating an apple. Other Transformers YouTubers would eat apples if they had the cojones to do it. This guy looks good. He is smaller than I thought he was gonna be. Not really in size, but more just kind of like in proportions. Like he looks kind of teeny weeny. That head sculpt looks very nice. Very, very nice. Now, Air Raid's actually, fun fact, my favorite aerial bot. Wait, no, he's not. But obviously you got some big kibble here on the back, but that's no biggie. What I'm more interested in is the articulation here. So we got an ankle pivot, bend at the knees, legs. Oh, and look at that. A waist swivel. Oh. That's really not better than an apple. This actually isn't my review of the figure. This is just me touching it, looking at it. Formal review will come later. Oh yeah. Boom, boom. Wasn't anticipating there being a wrist, so it's fine. This guy's super solid. He feels really good. All these joints are just super duper duper tight. This feels like amazing to handle. I gotta say, so far I've gotten two Age of the Prime figures. This guy am Red Alert, and again, I'll have to transform this guy. But they are feeling great. So accessory wise, we've got these two blasters. Oh, I do like these. And it looks like they've got ports at the end for blast effects, which is always nice. Man, when I got this guy in the box, I kind of was thinking he looked bad, but like getting him out of the box and looking at him in person, in hand, this guy looks great. Honestly, I love the colors here. Looks, from my limited memory, cartoon accurate. Oh, that's a good apple. The reason I'm eating the apple too is because the apple is symbolism for sometimes you want to, because when I saw this guy in the box, I thought he looked bad. So I wanted to punch him. And so I stabbed him with the scissors. But once I took a bite of him and actually tasted him, he tasted really sweet and good. So that's why I'm eating an apple. It's for symbolism. So yeah, this robot mode, freaking good. I like it. First impressions, at least. Again, there'll be formal reviews on these. This is not my official review. This is just my unboxing video. In case you couldn't tell from the title where it said unboxing. Let's transform him. Okay, so these flip up. Look at that. I'm already lost. What are you showing me there? Feet go up. Flip instruction manual. Feet go up. Swivel the head. Move this thing up. This transformation seems very simple. I'm not gonna struggle with this one today. So nobody in the comments say Flim Flam's gonna struggle with this transformation, because I'm not going to. And so this guy is a combiner, but he, like the Stunticons, is going to just kind of sit on Superion's body like armor. All right, that's it. Instruction manual, get out of here. Looks pretty good. It is a little disappointing to have the arms on the side here, but well, what are you gonna do? It's a deluxe. Landing gear's nice. I do always appreciate that. It does look a little odd from the side. Kind of looks like a bird perching, and I can see why it needs that landing gear, because it doesn't seem to be really proportioned to stand flat. But there we go. And if you want You can also, of course, attach the blasters here. Solid little plane mode. All right, so that's it for Air Raid. Hopefully at this point in the video, you're gonna see the next one. But first impression, this is a good figure. I'm liking him. Just a solid deluxe. He'll be a combiner piece, but feels pretty good. Let's see a piece of an apple now. All right, and 2 days later, we have, let's write his name on there. Slingshot. So I think my challenge for this box is to open it with one hand. That is a challenge. I think it's a challenge I can do though. See? Ow! Oh my god, okay, that plastic's actually like slicing my hand. And I've got marker. Who wrote on this box? Why is there marker on my hand? Who was writing on this? Ow! Oh my gosh. Okay, why is this so sharp? Look at that. Easy. You guys like this like little Autobot wrapping? If you like the Autobot wrapping, put in the comments. I love greasy back shots in the comments if you like this Autobot wrapping. There's old Sling Boy. I remember seeing the promo images for this guy and I didn't really think he looked all that great, but in person, I think it's a different story. I'm actually really liking the look of this guy. This guy looks fantastic. Look at that head sculpt. That is really nice. He kind of looks like, did anybody here watch Doom Patrol? I didn't watch Doom Patrol, but I just know that there's that robot guy in it. This does kind of remind me of like the Combiner Wars and Power of the Primes bots a little bit. Air Raid also did remind me of them, where they do truly kind of feel like modern. It's funny to say they're modern. I mean, I guess Combiner Wars was 10 years ago, which is pretty crazy. But they do just kind of feel like modern updates of those figures. Kibble-wise, they're very similar, because like, how are they not going to be? So let's take a look at his articulation. So we've got ankles, pretty tight. Got our knees, thigh swivel, legs can move. Okay, I thought for a second he didn't have a waist. Those freaking Constructicons, man, have me paranoid. Like, these figures aren't gonna have waists now. I've been harping on about that a lot lately. Don't know if I love those shoulders. Those feel a little weird, but that's fine. Okay, so articulation's good, and this guy is super duper solid too. Like, wow. Not loose at all. All these joints feel very good. Articulation's good. I don't love these shoulders, I will say though. Like, compare that to like Air Raids. You have a lot more movement with Air Raid. But that's fine. That's not a big deal. It is a deluxe after all, and I'm happy to even have that amount of articulation. I will say though, I do like these blasters a lot more than Air Raids. These look a lot cooler. Trouble gripping onto that. Oh, what the heck? There we go. Oop, there we go. It was a little tight. But he's gripping on. He goes blam, 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 blam. I'm pretty sure it's canon that he's like a sky racist, so he kills anybody that's on the ground. He's like a super racist transformer. That's just in the canon. I didn't write that. All right, let's transform this guy. I feel like this is one of those ones I could probably honestly just transform without the instruction manual. But I'm a loser, so I'm gonna use it anyway. Look at that, the landing gear is in the back of his head. I've never seen that before. I know some people aren't big fans of the skeletal combiners like Superion and Legacy Menasor, but to be honest, I'm okay with it. It's, if you're really looking for cartoon accuracy, it is cartoon accurate. I don't care too much about that though. I just liked how stable Menasor was and how good he felt to handle. Yes, it is nicer to have a traditional combiner, but I'm not opposed to the skeletal ones. It's not like those are the only ones we're getting either, because obviously Combiner Wars, not Combiner Wars, 86 Devastator is a traditional one. And I'm not sure about Bruticus. Does anybody know yet? You have to let me know in the comments. I haven't really looked into it too much if Bruticus is a skeleton or a limb one. I would assume he's not one of the skeleton combiners because I don't think he was in the cartoon. I don't think he looked like that. I think these two were the only ones that did, Menasor and Superion. There we go. Oh, okay. There's the jet mode. This looks a lot better than Air Raid's alt mode. Like, significantly better. This looks really good, even from like the underside. Wow. Air Raid's kind of looks like a bird perching. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I've been sitting on him for a few days when you're seeing this. I'm kind of mixed on Air Raid's alt mode. Like, it looks good from the top, but from the bottom, it looks terrible. Or even just from the side. This looks really good. Wow. I really am shocked at how much I like this figure. So again, I'll have an actual review of these guys probably the few days after this gets uploaded. But I was really expecting to like Air Raid a lot more. While I do like Air Raid, sorry buddy, Slingshot honestly just kind of feels better. That transformation was really fun. That was really simple. I've seen some people ragging on these guys for their simple transformations, but I don't really understand that. I don't think a transformation needs to be complex to be good or to make a good figure. A simple transformation is just fun. It's not the whole point. It's supposed to be a fun figure. If you really want complexity, don't do mainline. A mainline deluxe is not going to give you complexity. That's what your third party's for in Masterpiece. But this looks really good. My fingers have been stained black by something. Somebody wrote on marker on that box of this guy, and it was annoying. So that's the end of the video. I'll see you in the actual review.